Hey, what's up, boys and girls? Alex here, the eastern end of downtown Toronto. As someone decided to almost cut off another driver in front of me. Interesting way to start a video. But I'm here right outside of Castle Frank subway station, which is a station I've never been to in my life up until today. And the reason why I was here is because they just got brand new elevators installed. Yes, these two elevators here at Castle Frank were just put into service this week. And it wasn't long ago that my home subway station, Glencairn, just got elevators in service. So man, they're really pushing it hard. It's incredible. And it is the late afternoon here, turning into evening. Today is Saturday, October 19th, 2024, and it is just after 5:30 p.m. There is a new Flyer electric bus turning into the subway station doing the 94, and that's actually the route I just took to get here. I took it from Ossington Station, and I've had a bit of a long day so far because I was hanging out with Yahya and Sapand. Well, kind of. Oh wow, yeah, look at that. Look at that, 37:23. But I already filmed a ride on this very bus months ago on the same route, so I'm not really complaining. I got a Nova, with a typical Birchbound friggin' Nova that I haven't been on before, so. But yeah, first time here at Castle Frank Station, and also right next to Castle Frank Station is the affluent neighborhood of Rosedale. And this morning, or it was either this morning or yesterday, Johnny Strides posted a video walking from here through Rosedale Station and then to the subway station of the same name on line 1. And there's a western exit. But yeah, I just wanted to make a video of the brand new elevators here. Anyway, today I went all over the freaking place. Man, oh man. Yahya wanted to do a transit race again. So it was he and I versus Sapand. He suggested that we race from Finch to Pearson Airport. So what I did was I took the 32, unfortunately, to Eglinton Station, then line went up to Finch, the end of the line, where I met with Yahya and Sapand. And then Yahya and I took the 36 to Finch West Station. Then the other side of line went to Highway 407, where we made the bus in time. We took the GO bus, Route 40, from Highway 407 to Terminal 1 at Pearson Airport, which only took under 15 minutes because we went on Highway 407 and 427. And by the way, this is the subway tunnel. It's an enclosed tunnel that goes over Rosedale Valley, as you can see right here. And unfortunately, there's some freaking graffiti on it, but that's Rosedale Valley Road. It's a very scenic drive, and of course you got the nice fall colors here. But yeah, the subway literally runs right here in those, like literally in that tunnel. Originally it was supposed to be open cut when they were constructing the subway in the mid 1960s, but of course, being the NIMBYs they opposed it. Although last night I saw a really, really damn good video from probably a Zoomer around my age, talking about the history of failed transit projects in Toronto, specifically the downtown relief line and how it became the Ontario line. And I even saw some subway and city footage that I haven't really seen before. It was very amazing. I forgot the name of the channel, but it talked about, briefly about why the subway was meant to replace the streetcars and why they decided to build a subway along Danforth and not Queen. And it was because it was very expensive actually, they were going to build an underground streetcar line under Queen. They had that ready, but they just never got to it because of the ballooning cost. Yeah, you can hear the subway going through. And then and on and off throughout the decades, the city planners, TTC, they talked about the downtown relief line again and different plans like Network 2011. It just never came to it. And then finally in 2019, our idiot premier, he actually did a good thing by proposing the Ontario line, which pretty much follows a part of the relief line. And that It's not actually a subway, though. It's a light metro, which will use very, very similar technology to what the REM uses in Montreal. So, not a subway. They classify it as a freaking subway, but it isn't. It's a light metro the whole freaking way. Yeah, very good video from him. And what else? Yeah, so we went to Pearson. Sapan took the long way. He took the 52A all the way from Yonge and Eglinton to Pearson Airport. Very long bus ride for him. So we got to Viscount Station. We had to wait about half an hour until we went to Terminal 3, and then we just met him. And then I told them, I actually made 2 bus rides out of today. I made one on the 36th and one on the 40. So at least I got that done. And then I just did a ride video on the 94A from Ossington to Castle Frank, because previously I haven't done the whole route until today. I guess my first time at Castle Frank Station. I think this is where the tunnel goes underneath to the south side of Bloor and to connect with Sherbourne Station. So yeah, Rosedale is just north of here. I haven't done a walking video on this part of Bloor in a while, so I thought, the sun's going down, even though it's just around 5:40 p.m. But I won't be out for much longer, because after this, I am getting my ass straight home. Actually, after our race, I was kind of tired, man. I felt like sleeping, but I was able to regain my strength. And I parted ways with Sapan and Yahya at Ossington Station. And I didn't know they were going live next, because as I was filming on one of my subscriptions, Sapan was live at Yorkville with Yahya. And last time I checked, they were heading south down Bay, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I just want to do my own thing. Again, another beautiful, clear, sunny day. It's going to be like that for the next several days, which is amazing. And I wanted to get some videos done, because tomorrow I won't be able to, because I'm going to Hamilton to visit some family. Well, not really. The only family member that lives there is Cousin Andrew. But I'm going with other family members as well. Unfortunately, I don't really find Hamilton that nice these days. It's a little bit of a dump now. I mean, it's a gritty city, don't get me wrong, but oh man, I find it so depressing these days. The streets, too much homeless people. Oh man. That's why, people get so tired of it. Even a viewer from there tells her that she hates it. And there's the new Glen Road pedestrian bridge. They had this bridge closed down for a couple years now. And then Sherbourne Station is just on the other side here. Oh, and they're building a ramp here too. Nice. And here we are, Sherbourne Street. And people say Sherbourne is sketchy as fuck, man. And that's why I have not made a walking video down Sherbourne yet. Because, oh man, of all the sketchy characters that are there, there's just so much, drug addicts, freaking homeless people. And unfortunately, many YouTubers whom I've known that made videos there have been accosted by those guys. Unfortunately, yes, they need to get help. They need to find, somewhere to, go, but those are the guys that really try to wreak havoc on your days. Well, not really, but I mean, again, you never know what they're going through, but still, I really don't like bringing my camera or phone in these situations. It really just triggers them. It just offends them, essentially. And that's why that area of Sherbourne I've done is kind of a partial dump, in my opinion. The city's got to do more, but actually, they did say yesterday that they cleared some of the encampments at Allen Gardens, which is, again, it's full of freaking homeless people sleeping in their tents. But I wish you could have a better say on it. I mean, Johnny covers a lot of that more than me, so there's the old and gritty side of downtown Toronto. Well, the interesting characters are. And then here's a nicer side with Rosedale. Now, I am walking in the direction of the sun. If I go over there, the glare is going to be strong. So I'm going to stay on this side. And I don't know if I'll end this video off at Yonge or Bay. I am deciding, because it's interesting, because 2 days ago I did one walking video that went through the annex and ended up at Yorkville, right outside Bay Station. So I'm really thinking, should I go back there or should I just go to Yonge? Let's see how long this video is, because I've been filming for 10 minutes now, which is not bad. I've been to this McDonald's once. It's inside a pretty mid shopping mall, to be honest. There's like nothing interesting there. Mostly because it's connected between this office tower and then this high-rise apartment building. There's two Rogers buildings, one right here. I'm not really sure what they do here. Maybe just some like friggin' typical offices. And then their headquarters is just south of here on Jarvis Street. This is also the beginning and end of Mount Pleasant Road, which is not pedestrian friendly, this part, but it is a very scenic and nice drive. You know, my dad enjoys driving along here. We did that a couple times during the COVID pandemic when it wasn't very busy at all. The streets were dead. You know, 2020 vibes, you know. I certainly don't miss those days. I mean, don't get me wrong. There were very, very weird times. Oh yeah, so I did ask my cousin Andrew, because that's who I'm seeing tomorrow. He is a rock musician, yes. He has had a lifelong interest in music. Like, he plays the guitar, piano, and he's been writing songs since he was in high school. Like he's like 4.5 years older than me. But he's been writing songs since high school. And he's got these influences from like Green Day, Metallica, some other like alternative rock bands. I'm not that big of a fan of that type of music, but you know, I'm very happy for my cousin. And he just dropped a new album called Long Road to Nowhere. And last time I saw him was Thanksgiving, but he also came here prior to that. And you know, he was telling me about all the hard work it came from recording with his band, mixing all the tracks and the album cover. It's really interesting. But yeah, my own cousin, he just dropped a new rock album, and it sounds very good. Like the first two tracks, well, the first one at least, really has a Green Day style influence. It's incredible. Very, very incredible. I'm very happy for you, man. I wanted to talk about this for a while, but I wasn't sure. Like, I texted him just now on the bus. You know, I asked him, hey, is it okay if I talk about your music or promote your music in one of my YouTube videos? And he said, absolutely. So here I am promoting Andrew Marozowski's music. So if you want, I gotta ask him if it's on Spotify. I'm pretty sure it is. And I know it is on Apple Music. And you can also get the album on vinyl, like my dad has it. And that's the reason why we're going to Hamilton tomorrow, because he's hosting a lunch party at McMaster University, because he used to be a student there. And he's collaborated with with a couple of high school friends, co-workers, and friends from McMaster. But I'm not making any videos of that, just because, you know, it's family business, and plus, you know, copyright shit. This is the Manulife head office here. Oh yeah, I forgot to even mention, east of Castle Frank is the Bloor Viaduct. I forgot to even mention that. Goes over the Don Valley Parkway, the river, and Bayview Avenue. And then you'll find yourself in a bit of East York and, of course, the Greektown district. Anyway, guys, I'll just say it right now. If you want, I know you've seen Andrew in many of my videos. Recently, I did a video of him in Hamilton. That was back in June. And I don't know, I just kept it a little bit of a secret for a while until now because, I wasn't sure if I should, talk about his music without, permission or whatever. But anyway, if you want to listen to his album, again, I'm pretty sure it's on Spotify, but if you want to learn more about it, why don't you just type in Andrew Marozowski? His last name is kind of hard to spell because it's a Polish name, but it is Marowzowski, Andrew Marozowski. Search up Long Road to Nowhere. Pretty good album if you ask me. And now we're crossing Church Street. And he says he's got more music on the way. So who knows, he might make a second album. But maybe he might be nominated for a Canadian Juno Award. Maybe. So yeah, looking forward to hearing him perform his songs live tomorrow with his band. Like, I'm more of like a half pop rock, pop-ish, hip-hop type of guy. Especially like a 2000s nostalgia, R&B as well. Like, come on, these were great, but Andrew's more like into like rock and, so punk rock, alternative rock. And we're almost at the end here. Coming up to Yonge Street. And there is the Hudson's Bay Center, which is like an office retail complex. Of course, named after the now closed department store. One of my favorite Hudson's Bay store locations because it was completely original, very old school. I really love that location. Unfortunately, due to unpaid rents, COVID, financial issues, they closed 2 years ago. Another sad thing is, I have a feeling more of the Hudson's Bay stores or the retail as a whole may even struggle. Because at Centerpoint Mall, the location there, they closed its second floor a long time ago. Their elevator's out of service, including the one at Fairview Mall, also out of service. And then even at Lime Ridge Mall, like one time, like in June, I went there. I saw it was out of service. And I was like very disappointed. So maybe it said it would be back in service like end of the month. Then I came back in August. It was still not in service again. So they're probably losing a lot of money because of this shit. Trust me. But yeah, they haven't done anything with this yet. Not at all. Hopefully they do very soon. But it's very unlikely. And then over there, they are progressing very well. Canada's tallest skyscraper, One Bloor West. And then of course I can enter the subway from here. And you know what? Let's just end the video here. I'm gonna go home. 20 minutes of video time. It's pretty great. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna hop into the subway station at the city's actually Canada's busiest subway station, Bloor-Yonge, where you can connect to lines 1 and 2. Okay, quick look at the intersection here. It's also a scramble crossing. And yeah, I want to get home before the Leafs game at 7. They're hosting the New York Rangers, and so it's an Original Six matchup tonight for Hockey Night in Canada. So it's probably gonna take me like at least under 20 minutes to get home, because as you guys know, I live right next to the subway. My nearest one is Glencairn, and since I went to North York, I'll just go home to Glencairn, which is much faster than taking the 59 or 109 from Cedar Hill. So I'll take line 2 to St. George, and then I'll transfer to a northbound Line 1 train to Glencairn. Oh shit, I see a train. There's a train at the platform. I hope it's on mine. Ah, it's the eastbound train. Phew. But I gotta walk all the way to the end now because I can just exit conveniently at St. George and then at Glencairn as well, because that's where my exit will be. Alright guys, I'm gonna end things off here. Walk to the end of the platform. So thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. As always, stay tuned for more videos. Check out my hours as well, and I'll see you guys all on the next one. Oh yeah, by the way, my uncle is now a Line 2 operator, so he drives and operates these and guards these trains now, these T1 trains here on Line 2. So I think now I'll have a better chance of catching him because he starts and ends his shifts at Coxwell Station, which is the relief point for most of the Line 2 operators. All right, guys, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out. Bye-bye.